I talk about consciousness, I don't mean in some abstract, unreachable cosmic sense. I'm talking about consciousness as a level of awareness, the degree to which we're aware of ourselves, of others, of our patterns, our thoughts, our conditioning. And the truth is, the less aware we are, the more ignorant we are. And that ignorance is one of the biggest challenges we face in the world today. Now, I'm not sitting here pointing fingers. We're all ignorant to some degree, me included. But the difference comes when we accept that. When we stop pretending we've all got it figured out. Because when we can sit in that space of humility, of curiosity, we open ourselves to expansion. And it's the human ego that keeps us locked down. It convinces us we already know all there is to know. That we're already doing our best. That changing is risky and that other people are the problem. That kind of thinking, that's what holds us back. So when we start to work on the ego, not in a way that shames or blames, but compassionately challenging it, that's when things shift. That's when we raise our awareness. And that's the foundation of NMA, neuroplastic mental acceleration, that I've been training in for a couple of years now. And I've seen it in myself. I've felt it. It's like when we shift patterns, when we become more self-aware, the mind accelerates. It moves differently. We're capable of so much more than we think. Because in this universe of energy, frequency and vibration, consciousness itself is a frequency. And there are 9 levels of consciousness. And as we rise through them, we gain access to different experiences, perceptions, and even a different form of guidance. So what does that mean in a practical sense? It means when you're vibrating at a certain level, your intuition becomes more accurate. You start to match with frequencies, whether it's your higher self, Gaia, source, past loved ones, or even tapping into the collective unconscious. And that's when the downloads come. That's when you start to just know something and you can't explain how, more and more. Now, speaking of intuition, early today I picked up my energy cards and I asked, what do my viewers most need to hear right now? And I use my pendulum, which reads the energy that flows through my body, which is also my intuition, that channel. We can connect to other frequencies. I used that to select the card. And what came up? Number 33, the romance card. Now you might be thinking, romance, really? But this card wasn't just about relationships, it's about frequency. Because we attract the frequency we emit. So when it comes to love, what's your frequency? Do you really love yourself? Do you feel whole? Do you take time to rest, to reflect, to care for yourself? Or are you always chasing something or somebody to fill that gap? So many people out there are looking for love, but they're secretly hoping someone else will complete them. That's not how it works. Perhaps you're already in a relationship, but are you getting the love you deserve without the need for codependency or control? True love happens when you're already whole, when you're not looking to be fixed or filled, but simply met. And sometimes we fall for the idea of someone. We project, we romanticize, we fall in love with a fictitious version of a person when they don't match, that fantasy, it just crumbles. So maybe this message, this card, this moment of reflection is asking, are you loving yourself in the way that you want to be loved by someone else? The big question. Because when we truly align with ourselves, when we raise our consciousness, when we heal those ego parts that tell us we're not good enough or lovable, that's when the real magic happens. That's when you attract the love, the life, the purpose. Not because you're searching, but because you're aligned. Because love really does start with you. So ask yourself, how are you loving yourself? And I'd love to know if anything I said in this video resonates or has helped you in some way. Do subscribe below, and I'll see you in the next one.